Hey y'all, it's Taylor from Tattoo Teacher Plans. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a memory spread using this Dear Santa kit from Sadie Stickers. And this is a really pretty, like, traditional kind of Christmas kit. And I think it's really pretty for this week. I'm going to be using it for the week of the 18th through the 24th of December. And I'm going to be doing this in two parts. So I'm going to at the end put the two parts together and probably do a voiceover just so that it is not a forever long video, but I'm gonna go ahead and get started on it right now. So this is, like I said, the Dear Santa kit from Sadie's Stickers, and I am one of her PR girls, so if you like this kit or anything else in her shop, and by the way, I'll leave the link to the shop in the description, but I also have a coupon code. It is Taylor20, and I will leave all of that info in the description. So let's go ahead and get started. Yeah, I'm gonna lay down some things and I will do a voiceover. So here I am laying down the bottom washi. It looks like a Christmas tree. It's really pretty. I like the lights. And I leave a little bit of white space above and below just to give it a little bit of airiness. I do that with pretty much every spread, or I'll just cut it down so that I can have that above and below, which is nice. And having a little bit of trouble with it, getting it straight. This kit is really pretty. I like all of the art in this. It's just really pretty. So I did do glitter headers, and so I'm using this dark green color and putting those all along the top. Even though I use like a plan as I go style, I still like to have something at the top, like some kind of header, whether it's washi or like glitter headers or decorative headers, whatever it may be. So I'm using the same color across all of the full boxes. I like to use little sticky notes just to kind of plan out like where I put everything so I don't forget. And then I'm taking the hidden flags from the full box page and putting those up at the top. I always white out if there's any like writing. I don't know, I like to all the dates to look really clean and the same. So you can see I'm doing that again. And then putting the other flag on. I like all of the gold glitter in this. It's like a lot of glitter, but it's like really pretty. And I love the colors, the cranberry reds. Okay, so full box wise, I chose this one for the quote box. I just thought it was real cute. I used all of the boxes except for the girl. I thought it was just a little bit too much for what I was going for, and I'm not really like, I don't know, she was like in a sexy Santa outfit, and it was just kind of weirding me out. So I'm just using two of the cranberry colored glitter headers as a background for my this week header, which this is where I journal at the end. And so I like to put a this week header down right there. And then I'm putting this other full box over in this corner. I like to have kind of a balance with one in the top corner and one in the bottom corner. And I just put a glitter header on top to cover up that, the top of the box. And then I'm putting down another full box. So I usually do like on Mondays, always like a full box on the bottom of the column just to kind of balance out there being that quote box up there. And then again, another glitter header. And then I think I'm doing the weekend banner. Yes. I like the weekend banners from Sadie's because they have like a pattern in the background that matches the kit. It's cute. Okay, and then I decided to go ahead and put some deco up at the top. If I don't have any glitter header or any date covers, this is what I always do at the top of my memory spreads. So I just fit the little, and luckily this kit comes with a really small deco and a lot of it. And so I just put those, I use the big pieces first and then fill in with the little pieces. And if there's anything that kind of goes off the page, I'll just cut those off. So I've already put down the bigger pieces, and then now I'm just putting in the little smaller pieces to fill in the space. It looks really cute when it's all done. I actually prefer this over date covers. Okay, and then I'm going to work on Monday. Okay, so we're speeding up here now. So I just put down a little flag as a place for a caption for a picture. It was 2 days past, but my little nephew turned 6 months, and so I had his little 6-month picture and put that down there. And then just used a glitter header as a little bit of a border for my video that I posted that day. I just use a dot runner for all my pictures. And then I did FaceTime with my sister and my nephew that night. Oh, I was marking that this was one of my favorite spreads I've ever done. It was so pretty. And then I just put a screenshot from our FaceTiming, and then used a little thing as a place for a caption for our picture. So I'm just writing in there that he is 6 months old. Or a couple days late is what I actually wrote. And then I put on there FaceTimed for the FaceTiming picture. And then we went on a field trip on Tuesday, and so I took some pictures from the museum and put them on there. I usually white out the lines just so they're not in the background. And then just put down a couple of pictures I took. That one in the middle is really cute. I just told the kids to sit down and look at the painting and then took a picture. It was a World War I exhibit, so that's where you see the coat there. And then I'm just writing that it didn't go as planned, but that a couple bad eggs, meaning bad kids, getting in trouble, couldn't ruin a good trip, because it was a good trip. And I messed up my writing, and so I'm doing it again. That really was a fun trip. I liked that museum a lot. It's one of my favorite museums. Okay, then I put down a flag and a little, I found a little munchkin. I'm walking away right now. I'll be back. So I put down this little munchkin giving a report, and so I presented at the board meeting, and so I just put that it went well, and then I listed a couple of the things that I talked about. I like to kind of remember, because I present pretty often, so that went well. And then on to Wednesday, I'm putting down a flag with a little coffee cup from Paper and Milk. I was going to put down a Mona, but I like those little coffee cups. They're like seasonal and cute. I'm finding it, I promise. There it is. Okay, and then I just put on there, I got nothing done on my work day, which is disappointing because that was the point of it, but it's okay. But there were snacks, and I just put down a picture of what I brought, which was some cookies, and I wrote, I brought cookies. I also brought some of those cream cheese pinwheels, which are really good. And then I'm putting down a half box with a little martini glass on there for a long happy hour that we had. And it didn't go like super well because everyone had a lot of drinks. You know how it goes. And then emotions got in the way of everything. So it started out fun, but it didn't really end that fun. So, but I kind of wrote on there like, you know, I should have kept my cool, but I didn't. You know, but we're all friends. We love each other. It's fine. And I messed up all of this because I didn't space it out right. And so I grab a full box and I just rewrite everything real fast so that it's spaced out correctly. And it's kind of hard to see it on the full box, but it works out fine. I can see it when I read it, so it's okay. And then I had some trouble whiting out the bottom part because I didn't want like that bottom writing to peek out, but I could not. I probably should have just lifted the bottom washi and like done it that way, but I was being lazy. And here we go with the whiteout. Forever. Good enough. And then I just snip off the top and put that right underneath that half box. So there we go. All right, then Thursday I started out with a patterned full box. And usually I leave a little bit of white space between, not always, but sometimes, especially when I'm doing like the plan as I go. And then I started laying down some pictures. I just trimmed up that picture with the video on it. I like to mark my videos. I put the little screenshot of the thumbnail in there. And then I have a flag with a candle from Paper and Milk. It's another seasonal sheet. And I put hung out at home like all day because I needed to unwind. And then I put down a picture of my fireplace with my little Merry Christmas thing on it. And then I put down a little present deco and I packed up my presents. And then a glitter header as a little border again for my video, which was my December haul. And then put down a little laptop icon did some filming and editing because that took up most of my night. And then a glitter header at the bottom, just cause. And then my whiteout like crapped out, so I had to get another one. And whited out the lines underneath the fireplace pick. And then I put down a flag with another one of those little seasonal coffee cups. I think they're so cute. And I ran lots of errands because I was like out all day doing that. And it was so freaking cold. So I marked that because it was like our first really cold day. And then I put down this little reindeer full box with a little Christmas tree deco and a little flag and a little TV icon with watch some Christmas movies because that's what I felt like doing after being out all day. And then Saturday was when I drove, and so I put down this full box to mark off kind of the morning time. And then I put in a half box to mark that I drove to my parents' house. So I put a little car icon. And I put on there that I caught up on my true crime podcasts, which I love. And I have this funny tweet that says, "Everyone loves us weird girls right up until we start doing weird girl shit," I said to my cat as we watched a documentary about serial killers in our matching onesies, which is like pretty much who I am as a person. And then at the bottom, I put a picture of me and my nephew when I got there. We had some snuggle time. And then above my nephew, I just put reunited with Grayson. And then over on Sunday, I had another couple pics with him that I wanted to put in because he's just so cute. And on that little label, I put hung out with Gray and the fam. On the red label, I did some shopping with Callie, my sister. And on the green label, I looked at Christmas lights with a little deco, little Christmas ball. And then I kind of trimmed down and fit in a couple pictures of Grayson. I know y'all see pictures of him all the time, but he's just so cute. I can't not put as many pictures as possible. So it took me a minute to figure out like how to place them, but I figured it out. And then I'm writing my little journaling thing over on the left side, and I just wrote about how I kind of struggled and doubted myself this week again, and just got to get through December. It was nice to be with family. It flew by, and I wish I'd used the time better. Even though I may be having a difficult time, I should never take it out on them or take them for granted or the time we have together. So December's a hard time for me. It just always is. I have like seasonal depression, and yeah, December is just always like a rough month. But you know what? Now when I'm filming this, it's January and it's the new year and fresh start. Let's start over. So here is the finished spread. Let's look a little bit closer at it. It is really cute. I love how this turned out. These colors are just so pretty. The sagey green with the reds. All right, so thank you so much for joining me for this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you next time. Bye.